Gave you the confidence to bring him back for another season and to lead this team?
Because I've seen it been done. You know, I've had the opportunity to work with him, and I've seen what he has done, winning games. Winning games put us in a position where we're competing for a world championship, putting us in a position where every year we're in the playoff race and giving us an opportunity with the team to do that. Those things are hard to find. I don't know the stat off my head, but I'm sure there's not more than a handful of teams who've made the playoffs the last 3 years. And it takes all of us. We had a tough stretch. If you go back to when we walked off the field after the Buffalo game and we were 10-1, which, you know, I've talked about that time machine. I would take a time machine to do that. That would be a beautiful thing, but we can't. I think there would be a lot different narrative being told, and we can't lose sight of the big picture. We have a lot of good people on this football team. We got a lot of good players. We got a lot of good coaches. We got a lot of good people in this building. You know, I look around this building, I couldn't be more proud of the people. That doesn't mean we can't fight through adversity. That doesn't mean we can't overcome this and take this back to the level and beyond that we were at last year. It's not going to take a snap of the fingers. We got to work hard. We got to do whatever we can to have the right people, bring in the right people to do that. But we have a lot of those pieces in place. This cupboard isn't even close to bare.
Robert just came out just now that said that Vic Fangio and the Dolphins parted ways, and that specifically the Eagles will be.
It's just like what happened when you had to do a press conference at one time. It's like just
Fire trade.
What was it?
It was the fire trade.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
It says specifically he will be the top target for the Eagles. I'm just curious if you can comment on that.
We got a lot of good targets that we're working through. You know, and there are a lot of guys that have done really well in their interview process, and look forward to continue on that process. We'll see what happens.
Hey, Nick, the end of the assistant coaching staff, the coaches on your staff,